Palms is working to find a solution to traffic concerns on the island. Right now, they're considering a traffic study to improve transportation throughout the island and the connector. Our Hannah Borkert spoke with a council member and former registered professional engineer about why she thinks it's so important for a study like this to be done the right way.
It may take you 2 hours to get 2 miles.
And if there's an afternoon thunderstorm, forget it. It's hard to get off the island.
This summer, we experienced gridlock.
That's why the Isle of Palms is considering a traffic study that would figure out how to improve traffic throughout the island and on the connector. But Jan Anderson, a council member and former registered professional engineer with 40 years experience conducting these types of traffic studies, says council should pump the brakes on the $29,000 proposal from one company to conduct the study.
I'm going to propose that we take a step back, send out a request for proposal for a more in-depth study that we can do during next season, and we now have time to tee it up correctly.
Here's why. She says May through September, traffic issues are the most challenging on the IOP. The busy season is long, with the most traffic on the 4th of July and Memorial weekends. She says it would be best not to start collecting data halfway through the busy season. She adds the goal of the study would be to figure out what happens when a gridlock occurs and how it can be cleared faster. She's also advocating for a traditional traffic study,
focusing primarily on the intersection of Palm Boulevard and the connector.
That's the only signal intersection on the island, and Anderson says SCDOT is on board with retiming it since it's under their control. They can also look at reconfiguring the intersection and long-term improvements. As for the connector, here could be another option.
South Carolina DOT will occasionally make allowances, give permits for what are considered emergency or short-term conditions, where possibly we could use the shoulder lane on the outgoing side of the connector for a second lane of traffic going across the connector.
All of that and more would be considered in the in-depth study, and coordinating with the South Carolina DOT and neighbors like Sullivan's Island and Mount Pleasant is the goal. Amy Ballard lives on the island, and she says she supports a traffic study, adding something needs to be done but doesn't know what.
It's hard to get through from one place to the other at any time in the summer, especially in the evenings. You can't make dinner reservations or anything because traffic is so bad.
As for Jim Gahn, who also lives here, he says you just have to plan your day around avoiding busy hours on the road.
I don't have a strong feeling that we have a problem that is affecting my quality of life.
And while the level of inconvenience varies per person, the benefit of living on the island may outweigh the problem.
The island wasn't such a great place, we wouldn't have a traffic problem.
Even still, Anderson says there's always room for improvement.
Viable improvements that people will actually notice.
Anderson says even if they decide to postpone the study until next year, the time to choose a company is now. Council meets tomorrow night to discuss how they plan on moving forward. Reporting on the Isle of Palms, Hannah Borkert, Live 5 News.